The WNBA is in a state of panic as the league faces an alarming crisis during its playoff finals. Empty seats and dwindling viewership have turned what should have been a celebration of women's basketball into a somber display of missed opportunities. The absence of one player, Caitlin Clark, has left the league scrambling for relevance, and the fallout is worse than anyone anticipated. For a brief moment, the WNBA bashed in the glow of its rising star, Caitlin Clark. The talented player was more than just a fan favorite. She was a phenomenon, drawing massive crowds and record-breaking TV ratings. When Clark led the Indiana Fever, the league's attendance and merchandise sales soared to unprecedented heights. However, with Clark sidelined due to injury and her team eliminated from the playoffs, the WNBA is now left facing a grim reality. What was once a growing audience has now vanished. The playoff finals, meant to be the pinnacle of the season, resemble more of a funeral than a celebration. The arenas, once filled with energy and excitement, now echo with empty seats and silent stands. Fans who flocked to see Clark's dazzling performances have simply disappeared. The numbers tell the story of the WNBA's reliance on Caitlin Clark. Before her arrival, the league was struggling to pull in even modest attendance figures. With Clark, everything changed. The Indiana Fever's home games went from averaging 1,800 attendees to over 17,000, a staggering tenfold increase, and it wasn't just local fans. Clark's magnetism extended nationwide, with television viewership skyrocketing when she took the court. Her playoff games drew NFL-level numbers, with 1.84 million viewers tuning in. To put that into perspective, no other WNBA game could come close, with most playoff matchups barely reaching 400,000 viewers. Clark wasn't just a player. She was the league's lifeline, a singular figure, dragging women's basketball into the mainstream spotlight. Unfortunately, the WNBA's handling of Clark's success has been less than stellar. Injuries took her out of the playoffs, and instead of building around her stardom, the league seems to have squandered its golden opportunity. Her departure left a gaping hole, and with it, the WNBA's fragile gains crumbled. What was once a thriving, hopeful season has now devolved into a ratings disaster, with arenas barely half filled and fans tuning out in droves. It's clear that the WNBA underestimated Clark's impact. Her departure exposed the league's dependence on her star power, and now they are paying the price. The playoff finals, which should have been a marquee event, are now a glaring example of how fragile the league's popularity truly is. The financial implications of Clark's absence are as painful as the empty seats. Merchandise sales had surged 450% during her time on the court, but with her out of the picture, those numbers are crashing back to earth. Sponsors who were eager to align themselves with the Caitlin Clark phenomenon are now questioning their investment in a league that can't seem to maintain relevance without its star player. Brands like Nike and Adidas were banking on Clark's popularity to carry the WNBA into the spotlight. But without her, the league's commercial appeal has all but disappeared. The WNBA, once on the brink of financial success, is now teetering. As its